So in this video, we're going to be talking about my dividend investment portfolio, if I've made any major changes from my previous video. So let's go ahead and get right into it. My name is Reggie. I'm Reggie the Investor, and I started this dividend investment portfolio last year, September the 5th in 2023. I deposit $200 each and every month, $100 on the 8th, and $100 on the 23rd of each and every month. Today is June 23rd, so I've already made my deposit of $100, which brings my current net worth to the portfolio at $2,212.66. Right before we do get into the portfolio, I do want to say I appreciate you guys for getting me over my first hurdle, milestone, whatever you want to call it, of 100 subscribers. All right, if you haven't already subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It would be greatly appreciated. And if you got any comments, questions, or critiques, put them in the comments below. I'll try my best to respond to each and every one of them. All right. So right now we're just going to go ahead and get right into my holdings. So I hold a total of 15 different positions. Technically 14. Reason I say that, 2 out of the 3 ETFs that I currently hold right now, VO and SPY, do contradict themselves. Only difference between the two right now is that one has a higher expense ratio than the other, but they both follow the S&P 500. That's how I started the portfolio. Really didn't think of changing it anytime soon. But if I do change it, I might as well just go for the one with the lowest expense ratio because they're pretty much neck and neck to each other. But other than that, the rest of my positions are individual stocks that I am invested in. As you can see here, go ahead and pause the video, take a look at them. If you got any comments, questions, critiques about them, like I said, put them in the comments below. I try to respond to each and every one of them. So as you can see the amount of shares I hold for each and every one, my average share price for each and every one, and my cost basis, which just means how much money I have invested into each and every one. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and move on. We're going to go ahead and talk about how much dividends I have earned in this portfolio. So from all time, since starting last year, September, I've earned a total of $18.13 in earned dividends. Most of that was earned this year, since last year was only a quarter and a half that I was able to invest in. But overall, still, it's just proof of concept to me. I know that's not a lot of dividends. I am just starting out. Like I said, I only deposit $200 each and every month. My goal is around $2,000 each month in investing, if possible. Well, not if possible, but when possible. That's one of my first few goals I want to do, is get my investment amount higher so I can compound a little bit faster. And yeah. So, like I said, last year, since starting, I'm in the green right now by 23.17%. And if we go ahead and check out year to date right now, we are falling short from the S&P 500, currently in the green by 9.61%. Go ahead and check out what the S&P 500 is doing, 15.22. So we're currently trailing about 6 points right now, fair, more or less, right? Not really worried about that right now. I know some of my holdings are kind of dragging the portfolio year to date wise. One mainly is VG, which is my real estate holding. That one's down around 13% this year. So hopefully interest rates can go down just a short amount, so VG can go ahead and get that stock price up. But other than that, I have no worries about my portfolio, no tension at all. But other than that, in the last month, portfolio is currently green by 0.87%. And if we go ahead and check out same time frame for the S&P 500, currently in the green by 3.74%. Right, still falling short in the month time frame. And if we just go to Friday, which was a market day last Friday, we're in the green by 0.13%. And then if we go ahead and go here to the last day, S&P 500 was actually in the red by 0.16%. So we outperformed last Friday, not too bad. Hopefully we get more days like that so we can go ahead and catch up to the S&P 500, which is going to be kind of a struggle, right? But other than that, that's the percentage wise, how the portfolio is doing, the amount of dividends that I have earned. I do have a buy order that will be executed Monday morning. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys those few buys that I am going to be making. So I'm going to be buying 7 companies right now that I feel like are at a decent value, or I don't mind dollar cost averaging up to. So S&P Global, I think it's around like at a 3% free cash flow yield right now. I'm going to go ahead and put $15 into that one. I am going to be dollar cost averaging up, of course. My average share price, as you can see, if you go back in the video, is a little bit lower than the current stock price, but I don't mind. I think S&P Global is a good company. I'm going to keep investing into it consistently. And yeah, VOO, ETF, I just always put a little bit of money into my ETFs, or some of my ETFs, not all the time in SCHD. But VO and SPY, I always put the same amount into both of them just to keep them equal, of course. Yeah, just a compound consistently. I don't really look for the dips when it comes to my ETFs, right? MasterCard, I just think that's a good company to keep dollar cost averaging into, no matter if you're going up or down. As long as it's not an extreme evaluation, I'm just gonna keep adding to it. Other than that, same thing with SPY, like I said about VOO. Vici, I wanted to put a little bit of money into that one just to get my dollar cost average. I think it's actually gonna go up, actually, or down. Can't really remember to be exact, but yeah, just gonna be buying some more Vici, just a little bit more, not too much. Home Depot, just gonna be buying a little bit of that as well. I think it's like a 5 or 4% free cash flow yield right now. So I think it's a pretty decent start to be investing into. I might put in a little bit more, probably $10, another $5. I mean, to make it 10.34. But other than that, last one's gonna be Intuit. Intuit has recovered from the last time, somewhat recovered from the last time it went down by 10-15% in that week. So just dollar cost averaging up into that one after I just went down. So I just want to get a little bit more money working for me. But other than that, that's really the few buys I am going to be making. Nothing too much. If I do add anything else, like I said, hit that subscribe button, because another reason is I post daily shorts about the portfolio, any buys, sales, or any activity that I do have in the portfolio, right? If I don't post a long form video, right? So those are all the buys. So I'm gonna just go ahead and show you the activity if there's any changes from the portfolio. So last video was on the 8th, so I made my deposit on the 10th. So yeah, order filled. Those are the 8 buys that I did make, which I did post on my long form video and my shorts. Here's those 8 buys. I just went on and put all $100 in for the week, and yeah, those are the few buys that I did make. Other than that, I earned some dividends from SP Global, total 36 cents. Home Depot gave me a total of 63 cents. And then Microsoft, not MasterCard, I almost said that again. Microsoft gave me a total of 11 cents, okay? So M1 Finance got rid of their M1 Plus, I think it was called. So now they start doing platform fees if your account is under $10,000. So sooner or later we'll be over that $10,000 mark right now, but they're going to be charging me $3 a month. So where you see this morning trade sale here, I did not do this. I wouldn't sell $1.91 of S&P Global. They did that to compensate for the the $3 fee. So now I'm just going to be, instead of depositing $200 a month, it's going to be $203 a month, right? Because I don't really want them to sell out of my companies that I'm currently in right now. I'd rather than put like a negative on my money or cash balance, right? So the next time I do deposit, that'll work out better for me. But $1.91 is not really a big deal. Maybe it is in the future. That could have been $100, right? But hey, we're not going to complain about it right now. It's just a platform, and I should have adjusted to it ahead of time, right? So then they also cash out the cash dividend that I did have in the account as well from these 3 dividends right here. But other than that, we're going to move on, right? So we also did earn a dividend from Waste Management, another 33 cents as well from them. A little bit of touch bases on them as well. I know they're doing a an acquisition on buying a company. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I didn't do any research on it. I haven't even read an article on it. I know the day they did announce it, it was going to go down 4%, or it did go down by 4 or 5% on the day, which, as an investor, you should check out why your company went down 4 or 5% on a day, even if it's nothing too serious. Well, an acquisition to me is kind of serious. I don't really know why I didn't do the research on it right away. Yeah, so over this weekend, I touched on it a little bit yesterday over the acquisition. Just now I'm going to start doing research on the company that they're planning on buying. I don't think it was confirmed that they're buying just yet. But yeah, so it kind of has recovered through the time. So essentially I did get lucky on that one, but next time, just letting you guys know, that's how I'm going to treat these things when acquisition like that is happening. And I think it was worth like $7 billion acquisition as well. And that's kind of serious for the company that I currently hold, because they don't have $7 billion in cash. I think it's a little bit less than that. So if they're going to have to take more debt to acquisition in the company, it better be a damn good reason, right? So that's just a learning experience, or something that I went through or going through right now as an investor, that I'm learning from my mistakes. Really wouldn't say it was a mistake, but I do want to say I did get lucky on it, because it kind of recovered that 4 or 5% over the week after they announced the acquisition, right? So I think that is going to be it for this video. Like I said, I do appreciate you guys for getting me to 100 subscribers. Sooner or later it'll be 1,000. Sooner or later it'll be 10,000. Sooner or later it'll be 1,000,000. Right? That's the goal. Just keep on growing, keep on compounding, just like my dividend portfolio. So I'm glad to have you guys a part of the journey with me. I know this is a little bit of a longer video. Again, hit the subscribe button, greatly appreciate it. Hit the like button, greatly appreciate it for the YouTube algorithm. And also, if you got any comments, questions, critiques about it, about my portfolio, or any stocks or ETFs that I should add to the portfolio, hey, put them in the comments below. Let's have a little bit of a chit chat. And yeah, other than that, you guys have a good day, and I will see you guys in 2 weeks or tomorrow morning when I post my shorts. See you later.